that we create services for ourselves. We're seeing this a lot in the online space, right? So we totally agree that you can deliver dog training services online and kind of virtually. But it's this trend to go, I want to create something where I can just do very minimal input. Like I want to have this thing where owners can just come along, work through it themselves, and I don't have to do anything. Like that's what I want. And we're just like,
okay, let us know how that works
really
out.
Work? But it seems to be the big thing at the moment for us. And we're having that kind of, that's what you would like. That suits you down to the ground because your input on, or your thought process around the input that you'll have to put into it is very minimal. Reality check, you're probably going to have to do even more work than you thought you would. Than actually if you went in person and did dog training like, normally. And it's having that kind of understanding, I suppose, to go, where does that come from? Like, why do we think that's acceptable? And is that actually going to get the result for the dog owner? Is that the right thing for us to be putting on? And do they need it? Do they want it? Is it going to solve their problem? Don't know. Thoughts?
I think it's grifter culture, which is the idea of I'm going to launch an online course that sells itself for 24/7 and requires no human input. And I'm going to wake up in Bali and see that there's $10,000 in my Stripe account. Like yes. That is the mentality. And unfortunately, when it comes to entrepreneurial success, there tends to be a bias towards seeing the ones that have managed to pull it off, but they're in the minority, right? That work from anywhere entrepreneur that's built that online course and wakes up in Bali with $10,000 every morning. Like that's 1 out of 20,000 people that attempted it. And it may have been for a very, very specific type of topic or niche where that delivery model works. But let's face it, how many people get into shape just by signing up for, online like workout videos? Like who has the motivation to work out every single day themselves and load up that video and do it? Well, some, but that's also a reason why personal trainers as an industry exist, because the human element is the accountability component, the personal support component. And I think that this is true of dog training as well. I think that many dog training courses that are sold like that, this is the perfect recall course. And if you buy this recall course, your dog will recall. I bet if you looked behind the scenes under the hood and looked at the completion ratio of those courses, like the people that actually watched every module, I bet it's abysmal. So in the end of the day, people are just taking $29, $59 from people. And the consumers that receive it get no value as a result. They just spent money thinking they solved the problem, but really didn't get anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I created a very similar thing during COVID as a reaction to it, as a lot of people did. And I went,
you bad person.
I know. But my thought process at the time was like, I need to replicate my puppy classes in this self-paced video series, and everybody's got the access to the information and they should have this brilliantly trained puppy at the end of it. And just didn't happen like that. And then since then I've done a lot of understanding and learning and like, yeah, I just was like, what did you do, Vic? Why did you even think that was going to work? But I get it. I get that it sounds a really nice, attractive thing to be able to do. And actually in that COVID period, that's all I could pretty much come up with, without any support around me and knowledge around me to help me and direct me. That's kind of all I could come up with. But I think now there's so much access to this business help, and there's stuff out there. Even if you go and watch a bit of YouTube and figures, I think you can get a pretty good idea that is not as easy as it sounds, and it's not living the dream like you think it might be. That's just my opinion, maybe though.
Yeah, and I think we look at the outliers. We look at the people that are able to do it, to build followers of millions that convert into leads of tens of thousands that convert into thousands of people that buy. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with online courses. Our business has recorded and shot and have self-paced courses that support our brick and mortar. And I'm not saying that that's not the right way to do it. I just think that it's, as you said, it's not as easy as we think it is. And unless you build in an infrastructure behind those online courses that support activation, where they actually look at the thing and do the thing with their dogs and get support along the way, then we're not really doing a service to the pet dog guardians.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, it is that support behind it, isn't it? It's not enough on its own.
No, I think it's having that purpose for what it is you're doing as well, because we are obviously in the online space, and I can tell you for free, it is not. It is
not
difficult.
easy.
It is really hard because it's such a noisy marketplace that you have to cut through. And I think the thing that's going to actually help you stand out in that marketplace and do that cut through bit is being authentic. It is showing people that you do have value to give. It is showing up and adding this, I think certainly in the space that we're in now, you know, kind of heading into 2026. I heard something the other day that to build your personal brand, the way that AI is developing as rapidly as it is, there's only around about a 12-month window to really maximize this opportunity to get your personal brand out before the general marketplace starts going, oh, well, are you real or are you a robot? What's happening here? And the fact that we've got this incredible, unique skill set as dog trainers to actually get hands-on, to connect human to human with someone and really give someone that support and accountability. I think we're doing ourselves a disservice as an industry to think that if we just flip everything into online, that's the way to go. I think having an element of it is important. But like you say, it's having it as part of your product ecosystem. It's having it as part of that network to go, it's a bolt on, it's a supplementary thing. It's not the core business.
Of services, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, your point about the future. So the predictions about AI, specifically in the area of like video generation and like avatar creation, like within the next 24 months, I will probably be able to send my AI avatar to podcasts like this, and it will basically answer as better than I would answer. So like, I think it's really close. So you're absolutely right. And in terms of AI, there are people that I respect that are like brilliant dog behavior consultants and business owners that are currently developing like AI dog training advisors. Like literally, imagine opening up a prompt where it's like, tell me what your dog is up to. And then you say, my dog has taken a shoe and has brought it to their bed in the living room and won't let me have it. And then you can train these models to basically then say, all right, take a picture of the dog, and the AI will be able to see that the dog is resource guarding and then coach them, right? So this sort of technology exists. So I predict, and a lot of experts predict, that information is going to become instantly accessible by anyone, anywhere, as long as they have a phone. So our sage understanding of how to like analyze the situation and do applied behavior analysis and then refer to like different training plans and then guide, that skill set is going to become increasingly commoditized and actually available on AI. So then the question is, what is the future of our worth in society? And I think that this is where smart entrepreneurs who double down on the human element that AI cannot replicate are going to have a place to thrive in the next 5 to 10 years. Actually, in the areas of things like communication, questioning, demonstrating empathy, being a support. This is stuff that AI will never be able to do as well as a real human. So smart entrepreneurs are thinking how to double down on that because they know the training plans and the analysis and the instructions, that is going to become free. It already kind of is.